139, I'm Doc.
I'm Don Vito. How you feeling?
I'm Callie. Welcome, everyone.
All right. We want to welcome y'all back. Like they said, we got our first guest of the evening in the building. A longtime friend of mine. I haven't seen him in a long time. I'm happy to see him. He goes by the name of Gangsta Lou, one of the realest Harlem dudes you ever meet. He goes way back, like one of the original rap groups of Harlem. Goes by the name of Mob Style. Straight out of Harlem. Harlem legend, Gangsta Lou in the building. Good to see you, my brother. How you feeling?
What's up, V?
What's happening?
Pleasure being here, bro.
Yes. So we gonna get right into it. We ain't even gonna play with you, man, because you got some real stuff that, people don't know about it, or if they do know about it, they probably want to hear it coming from you. Tell everybody where you from and how we came up in back in the days in Harlem. The realness of Harlem.
I'm Gangsta Lou, Harlem, 145, St. Nick. Mob Style. I know V for years, you know what I mean, in the trenches. Basically, you know me, V. Like, I don't know what else to say, what type of introduction you want, but, what you want me to talk about?
Let's talk about the original rap group. Let's go with Mob Style. Let's take it in first.
All right. What about it? Like how it started?
Yeah, how it started. Who was on the team. What was the era like back then?
Well,
People talking about paid in full and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They need to know the real, because you was there, you lived it.
Okay, cool. As far as the Mob Style was before Paid in Full, but Mob Style originally started after AZ got shot up.
Right.
And like I said in the interview that I did with Infamous Minds, Poe and Rich thought we was crazy, you feel me? They didn't believe in this shit, but eventually we did a song getting at NWA and they got back at us, and from that point we just got a little buzz, and Ralph McDaniels with the video music box, and little shows and shit like that. As far as the Paid in Full, I'm one of the original niggas before it all started, from with AZ with the cleanest, and people, I really don't know. Everybody got their own different outlook about the movie, you feel me?
Right.
And I could truly say a lot of it was true, and a lot of it was false.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm just really here just to get my project off, just to tell a lot of shit that ain't been told.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Let people know a lot of shit that they don't know. I said I brought Poe in, I did, I brought a lot of niggas in, but the story, it should, I don't want to say better than Paid in Full, but a lot of shit need to be told. Yeah.
Now, as far as the album, that tape was sick. It was like crazy around Harlem, like gangster shit, and "Play for Keeps" is like one of my top two songs on that joint.
Right.
So I think you little was an underrated rapper. Like, I think to me that you was like the best one. But I think that "Play for Keeps" is hard. So when you was doing that song, who did the track on that?
Man, Play for Keeps, that shit was like, how can I say, that shit was like really like a joke to me, man. Like, I really didn't want no parts of the rap shit at all. No studio, no nothing. Like, I just wanted the streets. And one day I was in the street hustling in the rain and shit, and A pulled up in his car and jumped out and went in his mom's house. And I went and got in the car because it was raining and shit, but I got in the back seat. And Whit was in the passenger seat, and he kept playing this beat. It just kept playing over and over and over and over and over. And I'm sitting in the back. And like an hour or two later, A come, he get in the car, he pull off, but he don't realize I'm in the back seat. So he looked through the rear. He's like, yo, what's good? I'm like, what's good? Like, yeah, we going to the studio. What you gonna do? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, man. Let me just roll with y'all. So I went with them to the studio, and that track you talking about, Play for Keeps, was the first joint. And him and Whit Wop went in the booth and they did their verses, and came out, and I was like, man, shit, I can do that shit, man. He was like, man, we ain't got time for that shit, man. We already got the shit rolled. And I was like, yo, man, I could do it, man. He was like, look, man, just go ahead in the booth, man. And I went in the booth and did the shit and came out, and he was like, who wrote that for you? And I was like, I wrote it. And he was like, let me see it.